Hi Tark, Picross. In the last episode, I decided I was going to play 30 minutes at a time, and hopefully I can do that again, even though everybody may start waking up here soon, so that's completely up in the air. I mean, it's really late for me to be recording. For B to be recording. That's whoever B is. B Arthur, I guess. She apparently loves recording with her lady friends. What? Okay, well this has to be part of the 2. So, the 4 can be at the top or the bottom, got it. I thought I would talk about what I'm planning on doing with my upcoming games on this channel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 on this side. I don't know if I can talk about that and play this game, but we will see. So, this has to be part of the 2, so let's block that one off. That could be 2s and 1s and 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s and coming from up here. So, in general, I want to be having 3 games going on my channel at a time. And I choose whenever I want to play them. I do like to have some sort of form or format, some goal to have with the channel, even if I don't adhere to it. Example being, after I finished the last game I was playing, Mario's Missing, I said I was going to be playing this game, and then I didn't. Initially, I started playing a game called Enchanted Cave, because I wanted to play it. So, back to having only 3 games going at once, I also have a floating slot, 4, 5, 6, 7, on the weekend, usually a Saturday. I don't have anything planned on Sundays, but I do sometimes record on Sunday. The slot on Saturday, I want to use for, see, these are all 2s, so that's a 2 and that's a 2. So that has to be the 3. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, got it. What I actually want that slot to be for is the creative slot, basically. I guess that's the best way of putting it. I would probably be using that for Minecraft videos mostly, but the problem with that is I don't really have the setup for making Minecraft videos. I need a better computer, and I have been talking to Tofu Boy about getting that better computer, but it is currently not in the budget. But when I do, I want to make that my creative day of the week. But since that's not happening, right now what I'm using it for is the when I want to play something random that's not the other 3 games. And that is where Enchanted Cave comes in. The issue with that was I played it 3 days straight. And then skipped a few days because I've been having some late wake-up times lately. We've been going to bed late a lot, visiting family and such. So that has been interrupting my morning recording time. That's 4, 7, 8, 9, skip 1. Because this is up in the air still. Well, no, it isn't actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, it's not up in the air. I take my statement back. So in general, it seems like I have 3 regular games going and then 1 floater that may or may not take up more than 1 day a week. I don't want to say I have 4 games going because that to me seems like too many. I think I need to stick with 3 because it gives me enough variety that I want to keep playing. I can almost always think of at least one of those 3 games that I actually want to be playing when I sit down to play. Like this game, for example. And this is a 2 and this is a 3. So this is a 4. And that is all of 7. Yes, 2, 3, 4. And this is all of 6, because there's a space up here. That's 1, that's 2. 1, 2, 2. Oh, well, I can just look at the top and say it's 5. Oh, I'm done. What is that, garlic? That's not following the theme at all. Last episode it was like vehicles and clothes. Now suddenly garlic. There were themes in the easy mode, but not on this one. So anyways, back to what I was doing. So, I have 3 games that I want to be playing. And then the 4th game would be the creative game. Enchanted Cave isn't really creative, but it's the cleanup until creative is an option slot. Yay, that was an easy dot to fill in, as are these. So the main game that I want to be playing on my channel at any given moment is going to be an adventure/RPG game with a plot. Yeah, that to me that's my go-to kind of game, and I want there to always be a slot for it. Primarily, I prefer action RPGs. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. But I do tend to occasionally play traditional JRPGs. Or, I don't know if I play many ARPGs or whatever you call them. I really wouldn't even know what an American RPG is, because the ones that I play are so rooted in the Japanese style of making RPGs. Skip. No, I can't do that. Okay, so let's say this is the 7, so let's feign a dot here, and assume this is where 6 starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. So that is all we can assume about that row. We can actually assume the exact same thing on this row, because the same numbers are present. That can be a 1. This is part of the 3 and the 4. So the second type of game, that I want to be playing is this type of game. A puzzle game. And I would put, or edutainment, whatever, games that don't require reflexes in general. I mean, some puzzle games do, like puzzle platformers, which I would be putting in this. They require a little bit of timing, but I wouldn't I wouldn't say that's the primary mechanic of the game. Usually the focus is on solving puzzles. So any game where, like in the Lost Vikings, for example, you're trying to figure out which friend, which Viking to use to figure out how to solve the level. So that's a puzzle game. I would call that a puzzle platformer. That's 4, 6. Okay, that row's done. Column. I keep getting my rows and the columns confused. Crossed. Something. Okay, this is a 4. So let's assume that's part of the 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And that one's still up in the air. But this is not. 3. Excellent. Like clearing out whole rows at a time. 4. Okay, there's all of that number. So this... What? I clearly put an X there, you cheating game. This has to be part of the 6, so that can't go there. Is that 8? 5, 6, 7, 8. It is. So, games like Mario's Picross, The Lost Vikings, which I've never played on this channel, but if I do, I would plan on playing the second one, because I think Clyseer did a pretty good playthrough of the first game, and I would be more inclined to recommend you watch his playthrough and then play it through myself. So this has to be where the 2 goes. Cool. And this is 8, so that's 2. Whoa, no. You calm your nerves. That's where the 3 is done. Alright, this is 10. This, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all of these are 2s. At least. Which means none of these can... Oh, well, that's because that row's done. Cubicle is another game in this vein, in the puzzle genre that I'm classifying as my secondary game of play. 2, 7, 1. Okay, this is the 7, so that row's done. This is also the 7. And that is a row of 2s, so that row's done. So this has to be where the 2 is. Alright, this row is done. And then, the reason I brought up Cubicle is because that's the game I plan on playing after this. Coming back to. Also, among the 3 games that I'm playing each week, off and on, I mean, if I do 3 of one game and 2 of another game in the week, then you might not see one of the games for more than a week. Let's see here. Is there any way? Yes, there is a way, because that's where the 2 goes. I mean, the 2's already in here, on this row. So then this is a 6 and a 6. What in the world is that? A hand? An arm and a hand? I'm not seeing it. A hand, okay. Wait. Oh, it's the thumb at the top. I thought it was an arm, the arm, like, foreshortened arm at the top. That's, yeah, okay. That was confusing to look at. Yay, pixel art. So yeah, I'm gonna my 3 games that I'm playing at a time. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the third kind of game, and then I'll explain another criteria I have for the games that I'm playing. Because this is probably a riveting commentary, right? Ha, riveting. I already made that joke. Yes, I did. Uh-oh, this row's done. What will he do now? The third kind of game is up in the air. Of the 4 types of game. Generally speaking, my favorite types of games are action RPGs and puzzle games. So that's why I have a primary and secondary slot for those 2 types of games. But this has to be where the 3 is, because a 2 and a 3 can't fit up here. 2, 3, 4. I also like other genres and want to play them occasionally. And so my third game of the week is generally going to be the wild card. It's going to be where the fighting games and the racing games and the simulators and strategy games and stuff like that. So that's technically where Enchanted Cave would be right now. But Diddy Kong Racing is there right now. So my 4th slot, just the weekend slot, has kind of spilled over into the 3rd slot right now. But Diddy Kong Racing's not going away. It's just becoming really difficult. So I have to find time in the day to film it, to record it. Okay, so there can be a 1 and a 1. There cannot be a 2. So this has to be a 1. This has to be part of the 7 because there's only 1 number on this row. This is 4. This can't be the 3. This is 5. That can be the 2. So we're going to leave that alone. Actually, it can't, because the 1 and the 1 up there are already accounted for. As are they here. This can be 2 space 1. So this has to be... Doesn't have to be 1 space 3. No. This can be 2. Alright, so... That can be a 1 as well. So, not much more help there. Alright, 15, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. And among those criteria of having the 3 types of games, I want at least one of the 3 games that I'm playing to be a game that I haven't finished on my channel. Because I want to get rid of this backlog. I started the games, some of them because they were requests, but most of them because I wanted to play them, so I want to finish them. I may not finish all of them, but I haven't, as far as I'm aware, officially abandoned any game except for some of the NES Timeline games like Cupid, the stupid Cupid game, Chubby Cherub, and some of the arcade-style games that don't really have an end. This is a 2. This is a 2. There's another game I abandoned on the NES Timeline. What was that? Well, there have been a few of them, is my point. I'd have to make a separate video for that. generally speaking, if I went to the next game, I have abandoned the previous game. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and you're part of the 11. Why did I not chisel you out? You are an 11. Well, that's part of the 6. That is the 6. Excellent. That's part of the 6 as well. That is the 6. Oh, something's wrong. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6, and that's a 6. 1, 1. Oh, this is not right. This is a 3. Okay. We're cool now. We strizzle. What? Who talks like that? Oh, this is a 0. Wow. I am observe. Hear me roar. What am I talking about? 7. 5, 6, 7. 2. 6. 5. I'm zoning out over here. It's about time to quit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's my 2. Any of those can be the 1. This is 3 and 2 and 3. So this is 5, 6, 10, 11, right? So yeah, 4 slots. At least 1 is an old game. 5, 6, 7, 11. Okay, same as the other one. This is a 3. That could still be, wait, no, 5, 4, 3 equals 12. So that one's done. 1. What is this? It's a bizarre shape. Okay, so 1 and 3. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 1 and 3. Got it. And then you're my 3. You're my 2. And 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what is that? A bag? A mushroom? A firefighter? What in the world is that? A hamburger? It's very open for interpretation. It is a hamburger, wow. Okay. Well, I finished on the end of a row. I think I'm going to call that one a short episode. Because I got zoned out a little bit at the end of that one. Trying to figure out whether or not I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. But I think I did. Everybody's been talking playing. Alright, it's Picross. Thanks for watching.